Good afternoon, 5/18/2014, date 11:10. The time is 11:10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. What we have is Netflix, and everybody knows about Netflix that are traders that trade with this. And that once again, like we did before, back in the day when the stock was at 301 and it lost 250 point value, what I'm going to say that the same process then is here and it is now. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my tool over here and I'm going to say this to you. I said it all the time last year. You hit $454 there, and you also hit $455 there, and there it was $456, and guess what? The high $454, and that was the end of it. Now, I'm going to tell you that during this year, everybody thinks it's the same as 2013. No, it's not, and you're going to have a lot of volatility whether you like it or not. And what you've seen out of 2013, you can kiss that goodbye. Period. At the end of the day. And if you don't think so, stay tuned right here. We call the short. It was overbought. The business model had, listen, fundamentally over time, a longer period of time, this company is going to have a big problem. Why? Everyone is going to get into its space. Everyone is going to get into the space that they make their money out of, streaming online videos, movies that you can watch, everything. I'm sorry, there are other big players coming after the market share. And in order to get market share, you have to lose money to get the consumer. And we're going to see a lot of that over the next 6 to 12 to 18 months, period. And once again, we had a huge reversal. We told everyone, and I can tell you right now, that we got down here from 300. That was 150 points on the way back down here. Now, if you want to go to stockmarketfunding.com and you want to look it all up, what we said last year, that this was going to end in a bad way, and if you don't, so be it. But look at 456. That's the high. Check it out. Absolutely coming down here to what? 299.5. That's 150 points plus reversal in this name. And we did this trade before. When it was up there at $301, I'm falling back down 250 points. What I'm going to say to you, though, is that forward looking, as these other companies move into Netflix's space, as they are, this is going to go even a lot lower. And even at these price levels here, between 300 and 354, they still remain overbought. And the people that stayed with Netflix are paying the price. That was a 150 point down move. Oh, and let me tell you something else. Not only is Netflix going to have this problem, the other one, Amazon, is going to have this problem. And it will. And people got left up there at the high. They didn't listen to what we said, did they? Because if you would have listened, you would have simply gone to stockmarketfunding.com. You would have simply went back and reviewed it live in the market. You would have clicked Netflix right here, and you would see a lot of Netflix trades along with, related to other stocks. And you would go back in time as far as you want on Netflix. You there at that point in time will get the reality here. Netflix overbought. Oh my goodness, was it overbought? 150 point reversal, I think, was what this thing needs, and a whole lot more. And if you want to do your research with our live entries and exits, you just go down there and you just click number 3 like I did, and you're going to go through lots of analysis on Netflix. After hour earnings, intraday, buy up, short down, what it was like when Netflix last year had $20 drops and, drops 35. Listen, go do your homework. It's right here. You have all your live historical data where? StockMarketPlenty.com. Be grateful for it and use it. Now, as I've said over here with the MMTs, the new ones, is that we're going to set up and break this low. And that this low at 299.50 was a counter trend, was a daily reversal, and another breakout to all-time price resistance levels. And this is where that last leg down started, and we're hitting right there. We also have right here a daily sell signal. Once that thing got down here, you had to be a buyer to go long. And you did. You could buy the calls going long while you hold your put options. And we're about to pop a daily buy signal. If we do, then we're going to be extremely aggressive on the call side of Netflix. Because technically, listen, these big high flyers, it's just not Netflix. There's a lot of them that we told you about. And you just fail to understand if you were owning these names. Our MMTs did not write it down. That blow off top got there. Now it's got a bottom up trade. It's still in a daily sell signal, and that's the end of this story. That 50-day simple moving average is sloping down. That's this line right here. So any move up to resistance is an intraday short. And not only that, the pop up here to 360, first it's going to have to take out this trend line. And if it does, and it pops up, then we'll buy the puts. If it gaps down to support, well, then we'll look at the call side. No matter what side of the trade, we're going to do well on Netflix